ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। So Guru Pyari Satsang Ji, another morning, Amrit Vela time, Katha of Hukumnama from Sri Darbar Sahib, Amritsar Sahib. Today, Guru Arjun Dev Ji Maharaj is blessing us with very beautiful shabad. In this shabad, in Raag Aasaa, Maharaj is doing a lot of kirpa, giving us a lot of gyan. So let's go through the shabad, and in a very sukham way, in a very short form, let's discuss and share the meanings in English. Mahalla Panjwa Guru Arjun Dev Ji Maharaj Ji de Mukhar Bintu Ucharan Kita hai shabad. I apologize, my voice is not giving my saath today. It's too cold here. But I think you guys can easily understand what I will be saying. Gobind, Gobind, Gobind Sang, Naam Deo Man Leena. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is telling about their Bhagat Naam Dev Ji Maharaj, that Bhagat Naam Dev Ji ne Gobind Ji da, Gobind Parmeshwar Akal Purkh Vaheguru ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੀਨ ਹੋ ਗਏ, ਆਪਣੇ ਤਨ ਕਰਕੇ, ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਕਰਕੇ, ਆਪਣੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਕਰਕੇ। 3 times Gobind. So the mind, their body, their soul is all connected with, is all absorbed within Govind's Naam, within Lord's name. And what happened? What happened when they got absorbed within the Naam? Aठ Naam ko Shipro Hoyo Lakhina Rahao. Bhagat Naam Dev Ji, in their previous life, he used to wash clothes, and then they used to print on the kapda. You know, like apa kapde, we get the kapde dye in India. They used to do the printing. They used to do the printing, clothing. So it's a very kind of, in one way, it's not a very rich thing. It's not like a company CEO or MD of some company. So it's a low level, low income job they were doing. And while doing this low level job and taking the name of Maharaj, Maharaj made them Lakhina, made them worth of millions and billions. And there is a Sakhi comes in the lifetime, Satsang Ji, that when their popularity grew at that times, the king at that time was Salim Shah, and Salim Shah gifted a bed to Bhagat Naam Dev Ji with golden legs, and he said that wherever you go, my people will go with you, and they will put this all shai and everything on the bed for you. You sit down on the bed, you do your bandki, you do your bhakti, you talk to people, you do everything, but use this bed. This is a gift from my side. Salim Shah. And Bhagat Naam Dev Ji accepted. They said, no, okay, aa gayi. But they didn't realize कि वो सारे बंदे नाल नाल ही घूमी फिरी जाएंगे Bhagat Naam Dev Ji दे. So they started following them everywhere. Bhagat Naam Dev Ji goes to home, they come to home. Bhagat Naam Dev Ji goes to someone's house, they come. Bhagat Naam Ji goes to mandir, they come there. So that become a hassle, a headache. Bhagat Naam Dev Ji कहते, you know what? Put this manja, put this charpai, put this asan in Godavari. So Bhagat Naam Dev Ji were based in Maharashtra, near Nanded area. गोदावरी नदी दे आले दुआले एंड उत्थे भगत नामदेव जी ने कहा भी ये जी चारपाई है, just put it in the Godavari, I'm not going to use it, I'm done with it. Salim Shah people put the charpai, put the bed in Godavari, and then gone. Servants of Salim Shah came back and told everything. Salim Shah got a bit curious and angry also, but he was intelligent. He said, go back to Bhagat Naam Dev and said him that whatever gift I gifted you, I want to give to you even better. So bring that gift to me, I'll gift you something better. Bhagat Naam Dev Ji got this message. They said, whatever he wants to do, tell him to come to me and take his gift back, and whatever he wants to do, then he can do it. Salim Shah became a bit more angry. He came to Bhagat Naam Dev Ji with all his fauja and everything else and said, Bhagat Ji, bring my gift back. I'll give you another better one. And Bhagat Naam Dev Ji said, your gift is in the Godavari, please take it and do whatever you want to do with it. And he said, okay. Jado Salim Shah looked into Godavari. Godavari is full of golden beds, full of beds having legs, having diamonds in them, having ratan javaharat, having ornaments engraved in them. By looking at that, Salim Shah was very amazed. So he started taking out one by one, 1, 2, 3, 15, 20, 51, 61, 70. Once he took 70 beds out of the Godavari, all the Godavari then become water back. वो सारा का सारा पानी बन गया. Salim Shah said, Bhagat ji, where are the other beds? And Bhagat Namdev ji said, look, it is written in your religious scriptures that if you donate something, you donate one part, you get 70 parts back. You get 70% back. So you got your 70%, you be happy with it. Take it and go back. That's it. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं देना मिलना. तो Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj are putting value of those 70 beds with all golds and jewelry and diamonds and giving the value to Bhagat Ji that 8 दाम को शीपरो जो Bhagat Ji जो कपड़े का काम करते थे, they were only like a normal person just earning nothing, like a half a penny at that time. They become worth of millions and billions. How? By doing Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Now that's first example Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj has given us in today's Hukumnama. There are 4 more examples, Sasangaji, in today's Hukumnama. The second example, Bonana Tunana Tyag Ke, Bonana Tanana Tyag Ke, Preet Charan Kabira. Bhagat Kabir ji के बारे दस रहे हैं. Bhagat Kabir ji was a weaver, he used to make thread and cloth. So they abandoned everything. They abandoned their bunana, they abandoned their weaving, they abandoned the stretching of these threads. And they also engraved, they also enshrined their mind into the lotus feet of Guru Sahib, into the lotus feet of Vaheguru Sahib ji. Akal Purukh Vaheguru Ji, Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And what happened? So if a person is doing this thread thing, they're not basically from very rich family. So Maharaj is actually telling all those examples who are not from rich families, but they become richest of rich. So is agli pankti vich neech kula jola hara payo guni gahira. So Bhagat Kabir ji was belonging to the low caste family. In India, there's a system, the caste system. And people have divided the families on the basis of the family income, of the basis of the work they do, the basis of the style of house they live, and basically just anything. And it's been here from ages. So, Neech Kula, someone from the low caste, but they become ocean of virtues. They become this big sky, unending sky of virtues. How? By doing Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. So anyone can attain. Bhagat Kabir ji attained. So that's the second example, Satsanga ji. And the third example, Ravidas Tovanta Tor Neet Tin Tyagi Maya. Bhagat Ravidas ji di gal kar de. Sant Ravidas ji, बहुत बड़ी कम्युनिटी है रविदास कम्युनिटी. एंड भगत रविदास जी की गल करते हैं कि रविदास टोवंता टोर नहीं. भगत रविदास जी used to carry the dead animals, and then obviously they used to sell them to some people, businesses, whatever. They used to sell, mainly back in those days, they used to sell dead cows. But after doing that kind of job, low level job again, whenever they got chance to become rich, they never picked up. Once their guru, their ustad gave them parasti bhatti. And what does this parasti bhatti do? Whenever you touch it with something, it makes the metal a gold. It turns into a gold. So Bhagat Ravidas, he got this paras, and they touched it with their few of their items which they used to make jutiyan or leather day footwear, whatever they used to make back in those days. So after doing these dead body stuff, daytime, morning time, they do these things, picking up the dead bodies and lifting them and basically transporting them, and daytime they become the cobbler, mochi, jutiyan da kam karde sige. So they touched it and those things become of gold. So now they can't do anything because you can't use gold stuff to make fix the shoes or to make the shoes. They were sitting idle. After some day, Ustad ji came back. Una de guru वापस आए. पूछे भाई, give this back to me, and I will give it to someone else. The paras. Yeah, I'll give it to someone else. By now you must have made millions and billions, but nothing is changed around you. So what happened? And Bhagat Ravidas ji said, you gave me the first two things which I had in my hand were my shoemaking things, equipments, and I made them gold. So I'm sitting idle, I can't use them anymore. So that's it. I बिल्कुल काम भी नहीं हैगा, तो उत्थे पे है. And then उन्होंने उस्ताद जी, उन्होंने गुरु जी, they said कि you were so त्यागी कि you had the paras, you have all the gold in front of you. You could have made anything out of this, anything in gold out of anything, but you didn't it. So इस करके गुरु अर्जुन देव जी महाराज कह रहे हैं, तिन त्यागी माया, उन्होंने माया त्यागी. माया त्याग के होया कि प्रगट होया साध संग, हर दर्शन पाया. साध संगत दे विच, सारी संगतां दे विच महाराज made them प्रगट. Ravidas ji Maharaj nu, they become so famous in the Sadh Sangat when they started doing company of the saints, holy saints, and they obtained Maharaj the darshan, ang sang. 24 घंटे. It's a spiritual state of mind, Sadh Sangat ji. Once you achieve, it's a bliss. It cannot be put it in words. It's very simply said, Maharaj ne darshan dite. But only person knows what darshan actually means, in which form Maharaj gave the darshan, what actually being felt when Maharaj gave darshan. It is only can be felt by the chela and the guru. It cannot be put in words. Many of us, many of you listening might be experiencing the spiritual kind of bliss or experiences in our lives, but they can't be explained. So, Bhagat Ravidas ji nu Rab de darshan bhi hoye. That's the third example, coming from a low caste and attaining everything. Then fourth example is about San ji. San nai butkariyan o kar kar suneya. Bhagat San ji was a Baba, he was a nai, and he was a messenger also. So someone, a message of a marriage, message of someone's sons, message of something else, message of the king. So he was a messenger also. So he was a messenger, he was a Baba, so he was popular in among the local people. So ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਰ ਕਰ ਲੋਕੀ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਸੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੋਕੀ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਸੀ. San nahi putkariyan o kar kar suneya. They were famous anyways, and they become more famous. They become more famous. Hirday vasya par brahm bhagta meh ganeya. Man de vich rab aake vasya. And ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵੀ they also become the part of the saintly soul, saintly world. They were a common man, a barber who used to cut the hairs. Now imagine Sadh Sangat ji, on one hand, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj is saying that let's not cut our case. We have to keep our case. We have to keep our case as a Rahat Maryada. And on the other hand, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is saying that a barber can also attain Guru's wisdom. A Baba can also become Guruji's Pyara. That is also possible. That's the beauty of the spiritual world. Maharaj Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj they gave us a maryada of Panch Kakar. They gave us a maryada of Char Bajar Ko Rehta. We have to follow these guidelines to stay in the maryada. And once you started staying in the Maryada, then you start falling in love with Maharaj. When you start falling in love in Maharaj, then anything is fair in love and war. Then you go beyond the level of Maryada, and then it's between you and Maharaj. The love is between you and Maharaj. Baba Buddha Ji Maharaj, when they attained spiritual state of wisdom, Baba Buddha Ji Maharaj, it comes in the history, they stopped coming to Harminder Sahib Ji. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Maharaj said, ki look, and they discussed this, ki Maharaj, I have become one with you, you and me are just one. So, I physically, I don't feel like going anywhere because you are with me every time, all the time. So where should I go? And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj then said, look, for you, for me, it's fine. You don't need to go anywhere. However, if you stop coming to Darbar Sahib, if you stop going to the Sangat, then what will Sangat think? They will think that Baba Buddha Ji no hunkar ho gaya. They become egoistic, or they may thought negative about you, or they may say ki there's something going between you and me. So you should keep coming, you should keep visiting the Sangat. Whatever is between you and me, that's still going to be same, nothing going to change. So that become the story between the Bhagat and the Rab. That's all. No one can explain this. So Hirday Vasya Parbrahm Bhagta Mehaganaya. एक barbar भी एक भगत बनाता महाराज ने. And so there was a fourth example in Sat Sangat Ji. Fifth example, final example. Eh bid sun ke jat ro ut bhagti laga. Tanne jat de bare gal kar rahe ne. Tanna jat was from Delhi area. I think common perception in the outside world is that jat log are a bit high-fi, egoistic, like top class log. But this jatro is a positive word. कि जाटो meaning कई meaning बन गया. One of the meaning is कि अजट विदन ने मरता. जाटो अजट विदन ने मरता. Second meaning जाटो that जाटो भी रो चढ़ गया. जे एक नाई बन सकता है. एक जिड़ा मोची सीगा, cobbler सीगा. They can become Bhagavad. I can become. I'm a jat. I've got everything with me. What can I become? You know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and so on. So you might be thinking, oh, मैंने भी कुछ प्राप्त हो गए. And ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਇਆ, ਉਹਨੇ ਵੀ ਭਗਤੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ. And Sat Sangat Ji, amazingly, he started worshipping a stone. And ਉਸ stone ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ, out of the stone, ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਵਰ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੋਏ. ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੱਤੇ. ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੱਤੇ to ਭਗਤ ਧੰਨਾ ਜੀ. And then ਭਗਤ ਧੰਨਾ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ, now what do you want? You were saying darshan deo, darshan deo, darshan deo. Now I am in front of you. Ask me what you want. Oh wow. Oh, वैसे ही जट सीगे. ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆते गए हो. ਤੇ ਹੁਣ you have to do all my cattle job. You have to do all my field job. You have to do all the tasks which I used to do. And I will do your bhakti 24/7. मैं तो हिलना ही नहीं आएगा. वाहिगुरु 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 cattles. वाहिगुरु 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 fields. You do this, I do this. Ready? Okay. God said yes, fine. Promise, you have to do this. Bhagat Dhanna Ji started doing bhakti. And once they started doing, they also become popular. Because once you start doing something, then obviously popularity अपने आप आ जाती है. बंदा अपने आप famous हो जाता है. That's a different thing that people don't like when someone starts becoming popular. And then leg pulling start happening, and then various other politics start happening. But yes, popularity comes when you start doing good jobs. So don't stop doing good jobs, and don't be scared of getting leg pulled. It's just natural. When you start doing good jobs, you become very strong inside, and once you become strong inside, these leg pullings and ninda and slandering, that doesn't affect you. Owner the come hega, let them do their job, you do your job. So one of the sevak of Bhagat Dhanna Ji, they said, Bhagat Ji, you getting darshan of God every day, mere te bhi kripa kar do, please get me also darshan. Asha, tu kithon aaya? Chal theek hai, I will get your application to the principal. And then Bhagat Dhanna Ji, Maharaj, my sevak wants to have your darshan. Really? Now I follow this order also. I mean, you gave me the order to do your cattle job. You gave me the order to do this, and now I follow this also. let me tell you why you got the darshan, Tanna ji. And then God explained ki there was a reason why you got the darshan. It's not that you did bhakti of the stone and I came out from the stone. That's not true. And then Parmeshwar gave them the gyan of last 1100 janams, 1100 lifetimes. And then Bhagat Tanna ji realized that it took them 1100 lifetimes to have darshan of Maharaj. This is how long this game of love is. This is how deep this game of faith is. Sangat ji. It's not just one janam, two janam, three janam. ये जितने भी महापुरुष ने, बाबा नानक सिंह जी महाराज कलीरा वाले, संदातर सिंह जी मस्तवाने वाले महाराज, बाबा ज्वाला सिंह जी महाराज, you name them, any one of them, all of them, Sant Baba Karam Singh ji होती प्रधान वाले, Sant Baba ईश्वर सिंह जी राड़ा साहब वाले, and all of them, बहुत होने सारे कुत्ते, I don't have even ज्ञान to know all the names. All of them are not just this lifetime. They took ages. Sant Baba ji Singh ji Ansari वाले, पता नहीं कितों तो कदों तो चलते आ रहे हैं. So long they have been coming and they're doing pala of sangat. And they're doing pala of samaj, and they're doing social welfare, and that's when their name got inscribed in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. All the world is doing matha tek to them many times in the day. That's how. There was a reason why Guru Arjun Dev Ji Maharaj gave these 5 Bhagat Ji's story, a little bit about them in this shabad today, this early morning from Harminder Sahib. So, eh bid sun ke jaataro. So, let me complete. So, Parmeshwar said, look, it took you 1100 lifetimes. Now what? What shall I do with you, Sevak? Maharaj, please. Now I have promised to him. So for mine and your friendship basis, please give him the darshan this time. Next time onwards, I will keep a note of it. I will make sure that I won't promise anything to anyone without checking with you. And that's how the relationship of Bhagat and the Guru. So, eh bid sun ke jaataru ut bhakti laga. O jat nu hi cha chad gaya. Mile partakh gosaiyan tarna vad bhaga. And Parmeshwar come, met him personally, and Tanna was very blessed. Jo Tanna thi, ਉਹਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗ ਸੀਗੇ, very very lucky that he got blessed with partakh darshan of Maharaj Parmeshwar Akal Purkh Vaheguru. So Sasangat ji, this shabad shows that we don't need any caste, we don't need any name, any fame. Anyone can do bandagi, anyone can do bhakti, anyone can attain these kind of higher state of spirituality which Maharaj have given. Maharaj have got these darts in their hand. They are waiting for us to be taken. They are waiting for us to ask Maharaj, Sade de kirpa karo. But unfortunately, not many people ask about these things. That's why not many bhagats are there in today's day and life. So we should all strive to become at least one of them. जितनी भी भगतां दी गल्लां सी सुनिया, साखियां सुनिया. Let's make this promise in this new year that we also ask Maharaj kirpa karo sanu vi kithe kinka matar just a little bit iota of your knowledge. Please bless our choli also with your bandgi and bhakti and darshan of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj on a daily basis. So we'll meet you tomorrow again Amrit Vela with another Hukumnama Katha from Sri Darbar Sahib, Harminder Sahib, Amritsar. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.